job, honey. God bless.
So, what do you think Anne O'Brien, who is the author, wants the readers to learn
Okay,
from
so.
this story?
Kidding, we're on the top of 36.
What do you think, sir?
I'm in 35.
Yeah, so was I. I was
Welcome back.
right there.
What do you think the author is trying to have us learn?
They're not on which, like,
This is
kind of.
Yeah, we were on 35, I just read.
Well, let's go back.
Alright.
I can read it. You got you.
Maybe 5.
Run in rather than to ask. The,
very.
when the pack had more than they could consume in a single long feast, came.
Make them feel comfortable and
I don't
just.
know how to say that word. Came.
You know what I mean.
Make them feel comfortable?
Yeah. and
Because they're new?
Meat.
Yeah.
Huh.
And you want
Whenever
them
he
to
buried
feel
it
welcome.
near the site
Perfect,
of
don't
the
you feel
hill,
what was that
where
trying
all
to say?
hunters
Should
knew
an
how to
ad?
find it,
You said
not
an
in
ad?
some hidden place like this.
everybody's
King
different.
buried it and dug it
Everyone's
up
different.
later
Should we
when
be mean
food
to
was
someone?
needed at the day.
Well, she wasn't really being mean.
Oh, was he very kind to begin with? At the very beginning, was he kind?
Yeah,
Or
maybe. He'd look at
maybe,
me like, I go, I don't want that felt.
so look at the first
Like I'm really gonna
sentence.
go in
Is it
there.
a dog?
That's my German Shepherd. I know I love him. He was the greatest dog.
Here, will you read that with some expression?
He was for
I have 4 dogs.
You're from Africa?
I don't wanna know, no,
Exact same
stop,
question.
stop.
Try it again.
Alright.
King buried it, then dug it up later when food
Yeah,
was
so
needed
is
for
he being
dinner.
kind?
Runt had a feeling now. This is one way to never make him.
Yeah, maybe he's just wondering, he's
Except
acting like
in
you.
Viders belly.
Maybe he's just wondering.
The Runt's own belly.
So,
But Vider ignored him entirely. and
Ozzy
pushed
had
him
the
in hole.
courage
Then he
to
pushed
keep talking with Matt. What does courage mean?
into it.
Kind of
And
just like.
set it covering it as the meat disappeared.
Brave.
Saliva dripped
Yeah,
from
he was
Runt's
brave. So he
tongue.
was brave and didn't give up.
Upon
He kept
safely
talking to him,
buried,
right?
the white wolf
Right.
finally turned
So,
and leveled a hard
is it
stare
good for
upon him.
people who don't know
So
each
you're
other to try to
lost,
talk?
he growled.
What do you
Runt
think is good
crouched,
for
his
him?
head low, his tail tucked,
like
and said
they're
nothing. Why did he do that? Why did
Yeah.
his
He was
hat-
scared because
To make
of
new
how
friends. And what else?
the tone of the
So like comfort.
Right, but why do they crouch and put their head low and put their tail between them?
they're trying to roll.
Yeah, so you're comforting them, helping them welcoming them.
They didn't really
It's-
they keep themselves
you know what I
What
mean?
role did the soccer game
Submission.
play in
Yes,
the
it's
resolution
submission.
of the problem? First of all, what is
Right?
that question asking us?
Vider took
The
a step toward
resolution
Runt
of
and
the
repeated the
problem.
growl, then he words this time. Runt rolled over, exposing
When a
his
problem
throat
is
and tender belly.
resolved.
Help me, his entire body said,
What is
I'm
it?
only a pup, you
Oh,
must help me.
like
Turn the page.
spider moved
You
closer.
resolve the
Top of
Top
problem.
of 36, who wants to read?
I will.
Solved.
Thanks, yeah.
The problem is
Spider
solved.
moved closer, straddling
Okay.
him.
So the problem is solved, right?
He stared down
Right.
at him.
So,
His ears prickled and
how did the
hackled.
soccer game
Hackles.
help them
Hackles.
solve their
Great.
problem?
What does that mean, his hackles
First of all, what was the
I
problem?
don't know what happened.
Isn't half of his heel?
Hold on. What was the
His
problem?
what? No, but look at
Ozzy.
China dog.
Ozzy was different than the other kids. What was the other problem?
Oh, his hair.
We're coming
Those
to
are hackles.
Ugh.
Yes.
His fur raised.
You know, like my dog has anxiety, so he's scared of everybody.
Why didn't he think he was gonna be good?
His hackles. Now you know
He's from a
that.
different country. Did he know anything about the country?
Anyhow,
What were you gonna
go
say?
ahead.
Run lay perfectly still, his tail tucked, his legs
Yeah.
splayed, waiting. Was Spider
Do you want to
gonna
ask the
hurt
question?
him? It wasn't possible. No wolf ever attacked another
What role did the soccer game play in solving the problem?
so completely, especially a pup.
Yeah, surrendered. Did you see that?
Yeah.
How did playing
In a
soccer help?
single, swift
Get through it.
movement,
Don't put your mouth on the book, please.
his teeth grazing Runt's throat. Then as swiftly as he had
So it's kind of like you're doing something while you're meeting someone.
started the attack,
Takes the pressure
pulls
off, right?
away again. Pulls
So
away,
Max must have
prodded
noticed that
forward.
Ozzy was very good at soccer and that impressed him,
Runt scrambled to
right?
his
Impressed
feet
him.
and
He
hurried
was
after Buck,
surprised.
assuming
So that's how they connected.
that the white wolf
Did all the
was
description of soccer help you understand how the two boys learned to like each other?
Okay, where are you? He's exhausted from his long trek.
one spider.
Well, actually,
Oh, one spider, thank you.
One spider started moving though. He never looked back to see
Good.
what
At
was
the end, they were
happening.
more friends. Can you find the page that it was on?
Case.
The pup
Wait,
already
wait,
exhausted from
8:15 to
15.
had to use all his strength to
Which
avoid
part?
being left behind and lost once more. As he stumbled after the disappearing flag of
Well, let's
spiders,
start reading the top of that
found
page.
himself remembering something.
Mary, do you want to start reading?
When a king was deposed, a spider
Are you doing
once
it?
been.
Do you want to start reading?
Usually permitted taking lower place in the pack.
Stop, very nicely done, very nice reading. Okay,
So she his head.
so, I feel bad for Rump, this is sad, because he's what?
Scared.
He's scared and he's,
What does that make you feel?
yes, and he's what?
He was scared.
He
Why
said
was he
that his
scared?
stomach was rumbling.
And he was running.
That is
So
so
he
look at the
didn't feel
picture. What does the picture
No,
make
his
us
stomach
think?
is rumbling, what happens when
Look
your
at their
stomach is
faces.
rumbling? Yes,
What does
he's
Matt's
hungry.
face look like?
Okay, do you wanna read, Liam?
He looks angry. And what does his face look like? Ozzy's face.
You can go.
Okay, I will.
Good.
But if he'd been
Right.
the kind of leader who
Keep
bullied the
reading.
rest of the pack, they might use
Right.
the moment
Look
of
at
this
that.
fall to drive him away. Spider must have been
Pause.
driven
Why
away
does he
because
think
he
he's in
was a
trouble?
bully. Runt picked up his pace, bully or not, right now,
Okay. Good.
Spider was the one who knew the way home, and there was little Runt could do but follow.
He were.
Only when the white wolf had almost reached the home
Are they gonna
clearing
be-
did he slow his steps, and Runt, seeing the familiar opening before him,
There you go.
put on a sudden spurt and caught up. The two of them entered the clearing side by side. The rest of the pups, sorry, read ahead. The rest of the pups and helper were feasting on the meat the hunters had brought back to the den. The hunters themselves were resting, watching with pride while the others fed. When Biter and Runt came into view, King lifted his head and looked past Biter directly to Runt. Where
So, Marion, you're totally right. It's a big
Golden
switch,
Eye said,
isn't it?
what foolish thing have you
Ozzy's
been doing?
what
now?"
happens
also
to Ozzy's
introduced
feelings?
Knowing that he hated
Yes. How does Ozzy feel?
Disgraced.
What happens to Ozzy's feelings about Matt?
disgraced, disgraced
What just happened?
himself.
Yeah, what just happened?
Wanna
Is
read
it a
down
good
there?
thing or
Like,
negative?
why?
Positive or negative? Positive, because he's saying, and they introduce themselves. Good. So, let's start at the beginning. Where does Ozzy come from?
Attempt.
Africa, specifically
Explanation.
Nigeria. Good, a country. Yeah. And what happens when he goes to soccer practice? Right at the beginning, he goes to soccer practice and he, before he even talks to anybody, what's the first thing that happens?
I've
He
heard it.
already makes what is it called? He says, so
Pressure.
So he's meeting Mac, right? And is
Sad.
Mac a little bit intimidating? Why? No? Why not?
Well, maybe today.
Right, to Ozzy. Why is he intimidating to Ozzy? What did he say? Read back in front of the detail in the text. I look up. My drill partner is bigger than me. Much bigger.
We only
than me.
had one.
He's enormous, really.
Well,
He looks tougher than me
oh,
too.
this is what I was trying to say to you yesterday. I don't like how Ozzy thinks about him.
No?
Because
Is he
he's kind of
making it?
mean.
Is he making a snap judgment before he gets to know him?
Yeah.
They both kind of did, didn't they? Yeah. He thought he was kind of rude when he first started. Ozzy thought Mac was kind of rude.
Yeah, and he kept saying mean things in his head,
Yeah.
which was really kind of nice.
But what ended up happening?
This.
Mac asked Ozzy what? What does Mac ask Ozzy?
He hadn't known. He
Like
hadn't
when he
known it was
says-
possible for a wolf to lie.
You don't speak English? Remember, because he wasn't talking? He asks him a lot of things about what?
Where he came
Where he came from, about
Because he
Africa,
doesn't
right?
know that much from And I remember.
So what is
actually,
Ron
a while
upset
ago,
about?
I think it was last year.
Inside, what's he
before
upset
I
about?
moved, But I actually thought Africa was a country.
Well, it is. It's a
It's
what?
not, it's actually full of countries.
It's full of
It was
countries.
Good.
Good.
He's gonna get in trouble for lying.
Runt's lying?
He's scared that Blair's gonna get in trouble for lying.
Continent.
What do you think?
Continent. So at first, Ozzy's insulted.
Yeah,
That's
you
what
said
was saying.
something.
His
I wanted to
question is,
wait
how
your
does he
turn,
not
so.
know, right?
Which also
Okay,
kind of
fine,
makes
don't.
it sound like he's thinking he's
Liam.
dumb, but
Yes, and at the end, he found out Mac is just what?
He's not scared, he's looking.
He's
Biter had lied about his running away. It's not what he had done.
Questions because
Biter knew it. He had lied about rescuing him too. The white wolf had
curious.
taken himself home
So
nothing more,
what
and Runt
happens
had
at the
managed to
end
follow.
with
So that's
soccer?
what he's upset about.
He was mad that.
What does Mac find out about Ozzy at the end? About
Right,
his
he's
soccer
not
skills?
scared, he's like, well, you didn't do anything, why did you lie?
He is
Until this
really
moment,
good.
Runt
And that
hadn't
he
known it was
plays at
possible for a
And what is
wolf
it
to
called?
lie.
Football.
What else might
Actually,
there
football and
be
soccer
about the
are
world that
switched
he didn't
Yes.
know?
So at the
Nothing
end,
that I
they're
wanted
what?
Bider to teach him, that was for sure. What does he think of Bider?
They like.
So,
Bider a good role model?
It starts all over again at the end.
He is?
right,
No,
so
he's
it's a
not.
play.
He's
Right?
Right.
Instead, he's the one that ran away.
To do it.
He's not. Why is he not a
So-
good role model for
Right.
Runt?
Oh,
And
yes, I
Runt
see what you're
knows that.
saying. So it starts over because Jamal comes in. Oh, Jamal's right here. Jamal comes in and says, "Oh, is this
Why is
newspaper
Bider not a
alphabet?"
good role model?
He's like, "Oh, and what is Ozzy thinking?
They're both like looking at each
And
other.
he's a
no,
big-
not again."
Yes, he's a
So-
bully and he
I love
lies.
this kind of
That's in Runt
where-
knows
Right.
that. Even though he's just a tiny pup, he knows
Yeah,
it.
like you said, Mary. The
Okay,
reader
Runt didn't try to
sees
follow
the
the
point of
hunters
view.
again.
So
Okay,
it's two
chapter
points of
6,
view, isn't
39.
it?
You're supposed to read on?
2 points of view.
Yeah.
And
Okay, you guys are gonna read
illustration
silently to
too.
yourself. Chapter 6.
I don't know.
No, I've read enough with you. Mrs.
don't know?
Oh yeah,
Lupicella's
it shows their thoughts.
rule is,
Shows
she
their
spoke
thoughts.
to me
The
personally.
writer
told me
wants the
it's
reader to
just-
see
You need
what?
to step back and let
The
your
writer wants you to
readers, your
see
kids, your students
the
read
difference.
silently. They have to have so much silent
What does
reading
POV stand for?
I don't know. I like reading.
Not a choice.
A view.
Of view.
Okay, well then
So
I'll
the
just
writer
have
wants
to
you to
talk
see
to
the
Mrs.
different point of view,
Savard. Every time you
right?
say I don't
So
wanna
we
do
have
something, and everybody else, Daylin's gonna read
Ozzy
by herself.
And we have
William's gonna
Matt.
read by himself. Marin
At the
will. I will.
beginning, they were thinking
Then
one
you're
thing,
just-
and at the end, their perspective changed,
You're
right?
disrespecting us, and you're disrespecting.
Okay,
You are. You're
Okay.
choosing to do this.
so, the
So you're
big
reading on your
message
own.
of this story.
You can go where you want. Why?
Let me just tell you this and then you can, okay? So the message of this story.
Did you
right,
have a
to this,
snack?
This is a deep one.
I need to know.
Don't confuse
You have your yogurt. Did you eat your yogurt?
ignorance with insults.
Well, you got that for lunch, and don't forget it. No, I just can't be giving you a snack and nobody else.
I know,
Okay.
that was kind of.
What does ignorance mean?
It's in the fridge, isn't it?
Go
look.
Don't confuse ignorance with insults.
Look in the door.
Kind of questions. Kind of,
So ignorance means, you're right, they ask questions
It's
because
not
they
in there?
don't know. Ignorance means you don't know. Don't confuse ignorance
What was the one
with
I left in there for you?
insults, right?
I ate it.
So you're not being ignorant.
Oh.
Just, you're not being,
Okay,
you're not
I'll give you
insulting them
some.
just because you don't know. You're asking questions, right?
Right.
You want to see the other person's perspective. What is this?
Kind of a point of view.
And you want to be sensitive to the feelings of people and of another culture. You have to, if you don't know, that's fine, but should you be rude to them if you don't know?
No.
What can you do? What can you do to help another person feel if you don't know about them? It's okay, and if you don't know about them, what can you do?
There's, besides saying something like that at the beginning,
Yeah.
you could probably say like, first introduce yourself and then ask
No, that's
who they are. 'Cause it's more polite if you ask who, tell them yourself to ask them. And then you can start asking the question.
Yeah, you can say whatever you want to stole the words right from your mouth. So you could say, hi, Miss Jones, how are you? What's your name? Ava. Ava, where are you from? And that's how you can start it. Oh, I don't know much about Avon. Can you tell me about Avon? I just meant that's the questions you can ask, right?
Oh.
So you have to be open to learning about other people
Yeah.
and their culture. Okay? All right, we will class. Bye. Thank you, sir.